Hey guys, Kercaster here, finally with some Blue Protocol on the JP servers. There's a lot of content in this game. I've been having quite a bit of fun so far. So because of that, I want to break up the videos that I do for this in a manner to where it isn't just like a whole bunch of things just dumped all at once. So I kind of wanted to make it like this is specifically this or that kind of thing. So today I want to talk about adventure boards and how to get to adventure rank 2. So adventure boards in this game are kind of like a series of quests or objectives that you kind of gain from just doing the main story or just like other side quests or activities. So for these, you have to do certain objectives across the board, but there's like side objectives and a main track or main goal. So basically, the main focus of these boards is trying to do this main track to get like the ultimate reward at the end. Um, these kind of like vary into what they give. So like these ones for instance are like weapon focused. They don't give you the straight weapons when you complete this stuff, but they give you materials to make that certain weapon. The same goes for these imagines or the equipment over here, where they give you the materials to make them later, but they don't just give you it straight up. So you kind of have to like work on multiple of the objectives within them. Then out of all of these, there's kind of like some main boards that you have to go for that increase your adventure rank in the game. So this is separate from your class's level to where you have to do these boards to gain the rank to open up more side quests, main quests, etc. Because if you don't do so, then some of these quests will be in red, which means you can't grab them until you get that increase. If you find yourself at a roadblock, it's probably because you haven't done the main track of these yet. That's kind of an important thing to note. You only need to do the main track to get that adventure rank. You don't have to do all these side objectives. There's kind of like extra rewards. Because as you can see here, if I click on any of these, this one gives you like 3 healing potions and a stamp. If I click this one over here, it gives like some other consumables, money, that kind of thing. If you complete all of them, then you get some other bonus reward as well. There's a pretty big difference between the main track, though, is that these have to be done in order, while these side objectives can just be done at any point. So yeah, if I look over at this latest one, yeah, some of these are locked because I haven't gotten to those points yet. So if I go to do that objective, it just won't count towards it. But yeah, this is also another way to get adventure boards, as you see there. If you see that anywhere, that's giving you an adventure board. And then this here, just like giving a recipe that's kind of like attached to that board there. But yeah, going back to this one, this is one of the first main ones that you do, adventure rank up 2. So I just wanted to explain this one since it's like a beginning roadblock for a lot of people. I'll just go through all the objectives instead of just like the main track. But starting off with this one, this requires you to equip an imagine, but the equipment imagines here. So this is the ones right here. So in the main quest, they'll like pretty much give you one of these, this one right here, this big one. All you have to do is equip it. So you can do that by pressing this button right here. And that's all you have to do, and it should be the objective done. If it isn't like updated by the time you do that, sometimes you have to exit out of the menu, and then like it'll go back in and it'll be there. For the next objective, this is pretty similar. You just have to equip a battle imagine. So this is the ones that you actually summon into the field and are on your skill bar. So these ones up here, the game should give you automatically this goblin one here, and you just do the same thing where you press the button down below and equip it, and it should pop for you. Yeah. For the last objective, you actually have to do kind of like a specialized mission, kind of like Warframe, to rank up. So you have to go to Muri, which is in this like development bureau place here. She'll be on the left, and then you just talk to her. Then once you are at that objective, you'll have like an option to press down below, and then there'll be like a quest right here where you can go in, and it's like pretty simply just to kill like an ogre that doesn't really have like too much health. And that should complete the main goal, and that's all you really need to do to complete this. But if you want to do the side objectives, I'll go over those as well. So for this one here, you have to gather 10 resources in a certain area on the map. This is just like right outside the city's gate into this zone. So this first area, you just gotta collect just 10 resources on the ground. There'll be like little plant and rock symbols. But also an objective here is killing just 10 enemies, which is this one right here. Just any 10 enemies will do the trick. That's pretty easy. For this one here, you just gotta check your storage in town. That can be done by just going to any of the, like the warehouse NPCs or like the storage lockers have this symbol here, and you just go inside. They'll give you like a little pop up there, but you just press this button, and it'll like show your storage, and it should pop there. If not, then like this one could also maybe do the trick. This one here, all you have to do is change your outfit in some way. So you can do that by going to this character menu, then going to the third tab, which has all of your outfit pieces, and you can just like click on it and then like unequip it like that and like, re-equip it. And that's all you have to do. Now going to the bottom right here, this one's also pretty simple. You just have to use a healing potion, and then it should pop. So you have to go to like any of the open world areas outside the city, and it's just over on the left there where you have to press F2 to consume that healing potion. This one here, you have to complete a certain side quest called Star Dance. And for that, there'll be an NPC right outside the Development Bureau, like right here, that you can get quests from. And all you have to do to complete that one, once you accept it, is to use an emote where you dance. So for that, that's this one right here. And to access this mode, this talk mode, you just have to press enter like you're going to chat. But all you want to do is press this here right in front of them, and you'll do that little dance there. Next, we have one that's kind of in a similar spot where you have to use the talk mode again, but this time you're going to use a stamp. You can use any stamp that you want by hitting this tab down below, just choosing any of these options. I just click that, send it in chat, and that's all you have to do. Then for the last objective on this board right here, is you have to change your auto chat or auto message. So for that, you go to this communication tab, and then it will be this last option. And then in here, you just change any of these settings for the auto chat. It doesn't really matter what. So you can just like, I don't know, turn this on and off or whatever. Then you exit out of the menu and then go back in, and then it should be done. Now, hopefully this helped you guys understand these adventure boards and helped you get your first adventure rank. One more thing to keep in mind is with these adventure boards, you can only have 8 active at once. So those are these red text ones. So I have this active, this one, and so on and so forth. Like these two here are not active. So what that means is you can only do objectives for ones that are active, which you toggle with this button right here. So if I turn that off, then I'm no longer getting progress towards that, even if I do some of these objectives. So just keep that in mind because I learned that the hard way. And if you want to track this in your like quest log on the side when you're running around, you just click this button right there and it'll track it. You can only do that for one of these at a time, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.